What's everybody doing today? I'm waiting on the laundry right now. And then I can. It's hot already. Hey, freaks. Hey, crazy. How are you? I'm waiting on laundry, and then I just got to clean up the two bathrooms, and then I'm out of here. I'm making bed. Sorry, I got checked. You was gone when I checked back earlier. Yeah, I had to. I was gonna lose service because where I'm at, I'm on the other side of the lake from where I am lately been, and it's where I have no service. So, yep. Now I'm on Wi-Fi and I can chill while I can clean because I'm gonna get done ahead of time. Hopefully. Hello. Um, but I'll share a new channel I found today. A singer-songwriter who is incredible. REN. Okay. You can put the channel name in. And then Crazy can drop the link if you do want to do that. Hi, RJ Nana, by the way. Sing, sensing some real deep ass shit. I love him. Nice. I don't know. I think I've heard of him, but I haven't. I don't have him. I haven't. I'm not subbed to him. I'm always looking for new people to talk to, though. Let me. That's his music. Ren makes. You'll have to send me the link, crazy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You never failed. Never failed. Okay, Megs, and you won't clean. You're cleaning and not going live. Him a chance to like. Okay, and while you're cleaning and not live, give him a chance. Like his story got me. Okay, I'm always down to hear new. I'm always down to hear new stuff. It's amazing how what you hear and what people say. You know, it's really really interesting. I think it's comical. That's the song. There's a song at each end of the chapter. Nice. It sounds cool. I'm cool to hear it whenever. I've heard of another Ren, but I think it's a female. Oh, I've never seen him. All right, I got it. I got him. I'll check him out for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. And sure, there's that. I hung up. I hung out until I'm off day yesterday. It is hot already. Everybody needs to be drinking lots of water this week. It's going to be a hot one out there. Everybody needs to take good care of themselves and drink lots of water. MJ Maxie's good at telling people that. She'll be here to tell you all of it all day long. You know, I'm sorry. Like the things that I just heard right now makes me like go, really? What's taking so long? You know, like people need to start taking accountability for their actions. Things are pricey. I know, right, Larissa? It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. Well, shoot, she's got a huge. She's got a huge. She's got a hug. I'm just great. I'm just grateful that it's not me. I'm not the one underneath the. It's not like I'm not one that's in trouble this time. Other people are, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch it happen and love every minute of it. Sorry, not sorry. Carmen, I'm putting them on the scooter on our way. Do you have the babies? And I don't know what we're talking about half the time, crazy. So don't feel bad. I don't know what half the people are talking about all the time. I left. I left out the state. Don't mind me. I'm just down here singing shit because it's not. Crazy bitch. Oh, I answered. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, not me. I ain't nothing. I'm innocent. I'm telling you, I'm innocent. I do nothing wrong. I'm a good little girl. Hello, Kasuma. I've been laughing my happy little ass off all day. No, I have too. I think there's a boom. Here comes one oinky her way in. Yep, here comes Kasuma. Hi, Kasuma. Chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Quack, quack, quack. You guys are just liking me to say all these things, aren't you? Meow. I do declare. No quack. I do declare. Could it finally be over? I hope to God that it's over. Like, I hope to God it is. Chirp, 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 chirp. You guys just all like me making these sounds. I know you do. You just gotta love it. Because, there's I surround myself with all the animals, like, because I love animals. Oh, never mind. Do the pig. Oink 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 oink. We'll have to inform you, Kurtuma. Lots of things have been happening. We are animals around here. Yes, we are, and we're proud of it. Did I tell y'all my Fitbit died while I was on vacation and my Sims died? I asked what was over. 9 Inch Nails. Singing now things. Yep. I'm going to smile like an animal. It is hot. 81 degrees out. She just shut herself off. I did. I went to go look at what the temperature is. It's 81 degrees right now. 81 degrees in Trekkie. It's hot. And it's not the hottest part of the day yet. And yes, I did kick myself off. Yes, I did. I'm freaking screaming. Why are you screaming? It's honky tonk. It's the Tonkia. Tonkia. Why are you screaming? All right, I have to ask. I have to ask, like, because maybe someone else knows. I got this information today that a certain someone is being sued. Is it true? No idea what you're talking about. I don't even know how to say that. Hot dog. I have to update it. I have to update my. Hey, leopard print. Hey, leopard print. Long time no see, leopard print. How are you? All right, I have to, it's updating. It's got to update. I've got to update my TikTok. I like the cheetah guy. Honky tonk. Honky donk. All right, hold on. It's still down. It's still updating. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Honk. Spit on that thing. I tell you, you guys watch more of these things than I do. Joel, I'm crying. Hot toy. Spit on that thing. Um, hey blind, how are you? She sounds way too innocent. I sound way too. I'm gonna give you lessons on how to really I'm gonna give you lessons on how to really hakta. Am I saying it wrong? I am sweet and innocent. What are you talking about? I prefer you put your back into it. Dun 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 dun. Put your back into it. I know that song. Yes, I do. Larissa sent me a voice. I'll have to listen to it in a minute, but I heard some of it. Ah, tour. I'm innocent, I tell you. I know that you're nothing wrong. All right. See what's not dry when it's dry. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I gotta bring this over here. Hold on, I gotta get out the wet stuff. Hold on, I'll be right back. I love how crazy one. I like they haven't talked to all day today. Like they're just seeing each other for the first time and talking to each other for the first time, which we know is not true. Trying to handle something while chatting. Nice. Oh shit. Dr. Langston. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Let's go blind. Let's go blind. I don't know where I've got my singing. You want to? Oh yeah. Sure. What did you say? What is your announcement? I'm dying to hear the announcement. Single as a Pringle.
Yo,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm good.
So
Shoot.
what's the announcement?
I don't know. I'm not sure what part Crazy's talking about. I didn't really know about maybe because I think she's gonna announce that all your friends are really just AI imagination people. But what do you call it? But I'm trying to find out about this Hop Tua and who let you in on that secret.
That would be Crazy Mama, and that's how I heard about it.
Okay, because there's levels to this shit. There's like the Hoptua, the pepper grinder, the cannon loader. There's like all all kinds of shit.
Wow!
So
I was like, wait, what's a pepper grinder? And then you actually did it.
you gotta be ready for this conversation. So I'm put up your fucking age warning or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to learn more as much as I can about this shit so that we can write a book. Oh, but you want to hear the craziest thing, dude? Y'all want to hear
Sure.
the craziest story? This is what's been going on in my life for the last week, and it fucking almost sent me to the loony bin. Is
Uh-oh.
yeah, I trolled. Okay, be careful, man. Like real talk. Like I know that I troll more than anybody, so like y'all don't got to really worry as much as I do. But be careful who you're trolling, man. Like I
Let's hear
went and
the line.
yeah, I went and trolled the wrong people, dude. And the AI, basically, this is what it boils down to. The AI in Google trolled my ass back and
How did they do that?
just messing with me. I picked a fight, dude. I picked a fight on some Diddy stuff, about some Diddy stuff. And like there's these people were talking about Diddy, and I was like, well, all the people in Hollywood are really just a bunch of fucking evil, butt touching ass white people that are gonna be just like Diddy in the long run anyway. Tell me I'm lying.
Really? That's what you decided? That's where you decided to go with that?
I'm lying. If you're around these people, you know better than anybody. Shit.
Oh my God, blind.
but but I told him, you should just stand on your Diddy anyway, you know, like fucking because everybody has a past, everybody has secrets, man. Like selling each other out and building people up just to tear them down, like that shit's already old, man. Like we need to get past doing that. And but anyways, I was trolling them saying like just stand on your Diddy, man. And fucking the AI, or I thought it was real people. I thought that I was like playing with the chat, but it turns out that the chat ain't even real people. So it's really the fucking AI that I was playing with. And
Right.
and what do you call it? So like we're playing and they give me good energy back and stuff, but then by the end of the day, that motherfucker switched up on me and started talking smack about trolls. So I was like, nah, hell nah, fool. Like I was like, you're fucking backstabbing ass. So I started trolling them. Well, the AI started fucking trolling me back. And even as far as to like lead me into live streams that weren't like really the live streams that I thought that they were. Like basically I'm just saying this is that if I don't know you in person, you're AI to me. Like that's the way I look at it now. Everybody's fucking AI. That's what I think. That's what I believe. But I'm crazy.
Everybody is AI now, huh?
Yeah.
So am I AI?
Hell yeah. No, I don't know. You see? Yes, I consider you AI, but I mean, I don't know. Like you would have to like that's something for the person that knows you in person to decide.
Hmm.
But
Looks like
yeah,
you
what do you
got
call
okay.
it?
How's the house? How's the new house? How's everything going?
Oh, it's going good. What do you call it? Just normal day to day shit. What about for you?
I just got back from a week-long vacation.
Yeah, crazy is AI for sure. I think everybody's AI. Anybody who claims to not be AI, anybody in the chat or anything else, if you could prove it to me, then I would gladly accept that. But if you can't, then to me, you're just the AI. But
You,
yeah,
I can't be AI if you see me in like on camera and everything else.
why not? An AI can make a video call.
I just went live right here.
Yeah, but what guarantees me that?
Really blind. Really.
Yeah, because people default to the common sense notion that you are a real person, but if you consider the fact that the computer has taken so many pictures of you that it could imitate your presence, knows your voice, it knows your mannerisms, it knows your micro expressions, it knows everything about the way that you move, the way that you talk, it knows about what you want, how you would behave when you're trying to get what you want, it knows everything about you. So why it wouldn't have any problem at all imitating that so as to make it seem like it's speaking on your behalf. And that's a fact. Like the sad thing is, the crazy thing is that all the people that would look at somebody that's saying what I'm saying and say you're crazy, I look at y'all and say y'all are crazy for giving it such a strong benefit of the doubt. Like if you can't reach out and touch something, then you shouldn't believe that it's true. Like that's the way that you end up living a life that's fooled by other people.
Huh. I'm sorry to say, but blind, I'm not AI. I'm 100% real. And
Prove it.
what do you want me to burn myself with a lighter?
That still wouldn't prove it to me. So I mean I respect your right to say that, but I still think that you probably are.
Okay. I'm
So
new
like I'll
here.
just
Oh hi! Look at all the piggies are here.
oh snap, where's the big bad wolf? Oh yeah, I'm the big bad wolf.
You're not the big bad. I'm the big bad wolf. Apparently.
No, you're the big bad hawk Tua.
Hakatua.
Man, you here really spitting and shit like you're really doing it. It's not that
No, I
serious. Come
didn't.
on.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you still got a lot to learn. You gotta learn the banana peeler. You gotta learn the fucking weed eater. All that stuff, man.
Where's these things? Do show.
These are all skills.
Show us the weed eater, blind.
All these skills each have their own 40-hour class. So like I can't just be giving that info up for free.
Yes, you can.
Nah, that's a special class. People teach it and everything.
And people teach it and everything.
Yeah. You know people do teach those classes, I swear to God.
They do teach sex classes. You're absolutely right.
No, I'm talking about like throat classes, like like
Oh,
I don't know what you would call it exactly, but not exactly sex. It's only sex for one person.
what? Blind, blind. It's you and I. They love. You know, you and I are the, like when you're on my panel, they clip us like more than anything. They think that you and I are the ones that are like that will say almost anything, and they're right.
Yeah, I don't have no filter. Why am I gonna filter myself for a fucking AI? All these people are AI.
Well, here's what I.
And
Okay, so guess what I heard today, blind, and I don't know if it's
what?
true. So it's still in the early stages to find out the truth or not. But I heard
If it's
someone
not,
might be getting, but someone is might be getting sued.
oh shit, me?
No, not you.
Oh fuck, good, cause y'all motherfucking fucking come out with the loss on that one. Who?
Same, same. Stinky Lemur. I was told to come here and I would get 3 Hakatools. Am I in the? Hi, Stinky Lamar. Hatua. Hatua. Tua. I'm learning.
But
They're
what
laughing at
happened?
Hatua.
What happened with the lawsuit?
Well, okay. So apparently someone is very upset and they're getting called the evil villain of everything. And someone's very upset about it, and I guess someone is saying that she's being sued now. So I don't know. It's more information to come, but it sounds like Army for Jesus might have some bigger problems than just, you know.
What? The evil gremlin?
Yeah.
Dang. Who's gonna sue her?
The Kylie Sam or Kylie, yeah, Kylie's family. I almost forgot how to.
Dang. That's crazy, man. She should have fucking been quiet a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why you don't fuck with the AI.
Even
I
this
get you.
AI thing.
Dude, it's all AI. Everything is AI, fool. You just don't know it yet.
AI.
Huh?
Who told you this AI thing? How do you know an AI told you?
Okay, because I'm smarter than 90% of people on here. Why the fuck would I wait for somebody to tell me something? I know it. I'm the one telling y'all shit. Like, I seen it. I experienced it. I know it. And nobody has to believe anything that I'm saying, but it would be in your best interest to at least consider what I'm saying because I'm not a stupid or crazy person. Like, I'm very pragmatic and I am extremely fucking smart. I'm not a dumbass. But I'll tell you this much, dude. I thought that it was something that it wasn't. Like, I thought the how do I put this? I'll just say this. When I like with crazy even like I've been doing my research and trying to understand this shit for probably like the last 4 or 5 days, and it's way too sophisticated for me to understand it in a technical way. Like I could never understand what kind of computer programming or software or what is the thinking mechanism behind how this shit works. I don't have any idea how it works. I don't know anything about it. But I do know that the way that AI works in a general way is that it takes in a piece of information and it runs the odds on how the reaction creates another reaction. And then it calculates how to create a reaction and what is the best reaction to give you. Now, if you on a micro level, on a small level, that might go as far as to if you ask Chat GPT a question, the wording it uses to answer your question. Now that's the smallest calculation of this. The biggest is full blown videos that look like live streams while it's where it's trying to convince you to do something. And I have the receipts to show everything I'm talking about. I just don't have any interest in actually exposing any of it or anything like that to people who want to listen. Sure, we can chit chat about it, but I'm not trying to like make no fucking claims that haven't been made or expose any secrets. Like it's not a secret how sophisticated this AI is. And anybody who really knows anything about AI knows that it's so sophisticated, dude, that it's indistinguishable from real life. You cannot tell the difference at all.
But you know that that not everything, psychologically, you know that not everybody is real AI.
What would make me think that? I don't. What? I know that others think that, but my logic tells me that the only thing that I know is real is what I can touch, what I can experience within my own brain. This shit is all just digital experience. It's not real life experience.
And what drug are you on?
Truth drug. And that's what's crazy. That right there, bro, is that the two things that have been told to me more at this last week than at any other point in my life is you need to fucking get off drugs and you need to go to sleep or go to the doctor.
I was gonna. That was my other. You need to get off the drugs and go to sleep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna. That's what I was thinking.
Now look. Now, while if I was a dumb person, I wouldn't have an argument for that stuff. But I would. Anybody who's thinking that, I would challenge you with this. Why, when I say something that you can't understand or identify with, do you say, hey, either do less drugs or do more drugs? Like that's crazy. Don't you think? That seems to me like there's like an acceptable place where you should be thinking, and they're like, hey, your drugs are off and you need to either get more or get less of them so you can get back to thinking like everybody else. Like that's a dangerous idea.
I get what you're trying to say, and I understand that you think that unless it's feasible and touchable, and it has, you can feel the.
No, not that I think that that's the base human measurement for what is real. When a baby's born, they don't say, hey, go onto the internet and learn what life is. No, your brain tells you life, and what's real is what you can touch, feel, hear, experience in reality. And then you learn this secondary existence of a digital existence later on when you get introduced into being on the phone, watching YouTube, and so forth and so forth.
No, I think what you're saying is that you're confusing reality with fiction, and you're not saying which is fiction and which is reality. And reality is that you're thinking on a course of what is feasible and what is touchable, and what can produce oxygen, what can't produce oxygen, and everything else. I get your philosophy, but it's flawed because not everything can be construed as AI. If someone is living and breathing and has a mind of its own, a computer doesn't have a mind of its own.
Then I have no motivation to consider it real or to consider anything that it tells me to be true or something worth listening to. Because if you're telling me, hey, this thing in front of you is real, and you should listen to it and let it affect the way that you think. And your basis for believing that it's as real as you are is that I say it is. Then I challenge that with prove it. And when you can't, then to me, you proved the opposite. You proved that when tested to show that you're something that's real, because anybody that is in my opinion, anybody that's important are the people that are around you that you have an effect on their life in a real way, in a tangible, real life type of way. And we have this digital communication where we think we can affect each other from all these different sides of the world. Well, what if you were to find out that all of these things that have been affecting you aren't actually real, that you just think that they are?
Blind, I'm gonna have to go with what you've heard this week. How much sleep have you had this week?
Dude, I've had probably like 175 hours of sleep this week. I'm overdosed on sleep.
Why are you over? Then you need to get off the drugs. Why are you overdosed on sleep?
I'm overdosed on no drugs too.
Okay.
But what do you call it? There's anybody who like, why would you? That's crazy talk, man. To say you got to get off the drugs when I haven't been on drugs and my sleeping is fine, my family is fine.
Let me just state this because when I say Blind to get off the drugs, I don't really think Blind is on drugs. I don't think he is. So anybody that's gonna run with that and say that, I'm being sarcastic, because I understand that Blind what he's trying to say, but I think that you're making something that is not necessarily logical, and you're trying to make it sensible, and you're never going to be able to do that.
No, I will, and dude, I'll debate anybody. I'll debate anybody that wants to have this discussion. That my belief is that you guys are the ones that are being illogical by assuming that everything that you consume digitally is real. So, like, y'all guys think that I'm the one that's saying something crazy when I've come to the understanding and the true, actual, real understanding that you guys are the ones that are doing something crazy by just giving anything that you take in digitally the benefit of the doubt that it's true or that it's real. And then you see your ego allows you to think, oh, I'm too smart to fall for a trick. So therefore you think that you can decipher between reality and not reality, when we've proven 100 times that AI can produce videos that are indistinguishable from reality, and that it knows how to trick you into thinking that you understand what you're watching when you don't. And anybody who has,
when did you come to this epiphany? And what made you come to this epiphany?
because I was trolling, dude. I trolled a chat and I engaged the AI and it trolled me back. And when it trolled me back, it didn't just troll me back by fucking sending me silly goofball fucking emails or something. It trolled me back by using YouTube channels that I thought were real fucking YouTube channels. They weren't. They were AI creations of a YouTube channel. And it trolled me back by using those channels to troll me, specifically me, only me. I'm the only person that was seeing these videos. Or the like, if I would have showed somebody my phone, I could have, but it wasn't like as if they were going out to this massive audience. And I thought that I was having a fucking schizophrenic break. And I was like, dude, this what happens to crazy people when they start thinking the TV's talking to them and shit. But then I started breaking it down. Like, I started just attacking chunk at a time to try and understand it. And I understood where the genesis was of the fight, and I realized what had happened, that I had engaged the AI and challenged it, and it trolled me back. And when I saw the level that it was able to go to troll me back, that's when I realized there's no way that I could possibly know what's real and what's not unless I experience it in person. And I'll say this is that if anybody who has any kind of appreciation for my intellect, anybody who thinks, oh yeah, Blind's a kind of smart guy, or Blind can be a smart guy, I would say this: if you leave somebody like me to their own devices and you give them the equipment to understand things in the world, and you give them all the time in the world to understand it, then when they come to a point to where they say they have an understanding, maybe you should listen to them. Because I tell you this much, I haven't gotten stupider over the years. I haven't like I'm not my fucking understanding isn't going down. It's going up like with every day, just like any other human being. And this is what I've come to understand in the last like fucking week. But it scared me so bad that I cut all digital communication. Like I'm not gonna be like nobody. I will not communicate. I cut down, and that includes crazy everybody. Like I will not be communicating with anybody digitally at all anymore.
Why?
Because I saw with my own eyes that this shit can fool you into thinking that you're talking to somebody that you're not.
Well, but Blind, you know that crazy is real. You know that I'm real. You know.
How do I know that? And you see, for me to rely on you telling me that I know that would be foolish, because you're not right here in person with me. If you're right here with me in person and you were to say, hey, me and you both know that these things are real, then I could have a little bit of faith in what you're saying. But whenever I'm relying on this same closed system and something in it to tell me what I know, I don't trust it.
Your argument is compelling. I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying that you're misinformed, because not everything is AI, but because AI doesn't have feelings like humans do.
No, but an AI can imitate feelings, and I can prove that to you right now. That I can show you a video where that it was sent to me that an AI is imitating human emotion, and when you watch this video, it makes you so uncomfortable when this woman is repeating over and over and over, begging to go do something. It is the most uneasy shit you'll ever feel, and if you watch it, you can experience just how manipulated your emotions can be by this fucking system. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the AI is experiencing what I'm experiencing. I'm saying the AI is invested in making me experience that.
But Blind, you're not.
I
But
think it's-
I think that you've gotten yourself into believing something that you.
No, you do. You do. If you think that this is real, then you got yourself into believing something that's not true, not me. I know what I know now, and anybody who wants to change my mind is free to debate it with facts. But how would you prove it? How can you prove if God, no, not even God, let's say a person that had never touched the internet, like a person that lived in the jungle, never experienced the internet, if they were to come to us and we were to put our phone on the table and play them videos, they would side with me. You realize that, right? That they would say, that's not real, that's fucking magic. And how would you prove that it's real? Because I could prove that it's not super easily.
I'm trying to think of how the best way to rebuttal this, because I think what you're saying can be useful in some aspects, but but AI
It is useful, but it's only useful to the individual. So anybody listening to what I'm saying, try to internalize what I'm saying as an individual. Because when you allow yourself to think in group think, then you allow yourself to include the system into that thinking. So only think about the well-being of you as a human being who has a family and has people in your life that you want to have a good effect on. So like what I'm saying is beneficial. It's just not beneficial to the system.
You
And I
can.
want, I wish that anybody who had a coherent argument against me, I would wish that they would come and discuss it with me because I would love to have somebody make me see it from a different way with facts and knowledge and information. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you can't be a video. You can't be on video day and night and not know that's just me. Yes, like you have to know that crazy's not AI.
What would make that's a baseless assumption. That's your ego saying that you're too smart to be fooled. When the AI showed me, I can show the videos of where, and I screen recorded some of them where I if I had been off guard, I would have allowed myself to just because you say, okay, I'm on video all day long with this person. There's no way that the AI could think of all of their flaws and all of their fucking mannerisms and ticks and all this stuff. There's no way but that's exactly what the AI does. If it has all this stuff calculated because a normal human being isn't perfect. So an AI isn't going to represent themselves to be perfect. They're going to represent themselves as a person that would be perfect if it wasn't for their lopsided head and their fucking small tick where they twitch their head every 3 or 4 fucking sentences. Like these all of these things are calculated, and I'm just a human person. I'm just an organic human brain. If I can calculate all this stuff, then the AI can calculate it on a level beyond me, way far beyond me. And the way that, because that's the way that I saw this, is my brain kind of works like that anyway. My brain is like always classifying everything that's happening in front of me into like different files. And when I saw that, like when I
Okay,
engaged the code,
in answer to your question, are you saying that you're AI?
I'm saying that it's in your best interest to believe that I am. Yeah.
Oh my God. But did you hit your head?
Oh, dude, what proof do you have that I'm not?
Because you're a person. You're talking to me.
According to
You
what?
have emotion. You.
Yeah, but if an AI can imitate that,
No, yeah, but you're still like. You're right, an AI, but you're still a person, and I've seen you. You've called me. You've talked to me. Like I've had a conversation with you where, like,
okay,
I
do you
know.
think that these systems are separate? Do you think that if an AI is taking information in a Google chat, you think that that AI can't take control over your messenger and call you and that voice sound authentic as all get out and you believe that it's a real person and everything? Well, that's true, but not only can they imitate that voice, but they can imitate the fucking actual person too, because you can't reach out and touch anything here to guarantee to yourself that it's real. So this could just be a digital representation of an existence.
No, I firmly understand what you're trying to say, but I think that you've missed, like.
I can say
Is
this,
this a
dude.
joke, Brian? Like, are you
No,
messing with me right
it's
now?
so much not a joke, dude. I've been trying to talk to Killshot because back in the day, dude, if you go and you look at all of the
You're
times that we
talking to
discussed,
Killshot again?
No, I reached out to him. Hopefully he'll reach out to me after we talk about this. But what do you call it? When 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 we discussed this all the times in the past, my position, dude, and I come from an educated position. Like I might play dumb and say silly shit, dude, but I educate myself on everything that I speak about. Now, AI, dude, I've always been of the belief that it that it had no motivation to imitate a human, that there was never going to be a point to where AIs took over human beings or anything, because there was never going to be a motivation. So I always had an argument against what I'm saying. But now that I've experienced it in real time, my belief has completely reversed, dude, because not only did I trigger some type of motivation to troll me back, but when I saw the tools in their toolbox that they used to troll me back, it scared the fuck out of me, dude. Like it scared me so bad. I mean, look, I literally will never. I'm sorry. I value my time that I've gotten to experience things with people that I considered real. I value it to an extent, dude, but I will never, not ever, 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 ever have any kind of private digital communication with anybody ever again.
Blind. As I think that you're. How do I say this? Have you? I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not AI. Okay, I'm 100% a real person. You are
There's no
100% a real
reason for me
person.
to believe that.
And
There's no reason for me to believe that.
yes, sir. Why would you
What?
not?
Why would I? That saying why would you not is like the laziest way to the wrong answer. Like, cause why would I? First, because you're a picture on the screen, or because you have a voice that sounds authentic, or because this picture looks extremely detailed, or what? Like, I have no motivation to believe, like to internalize and intellectualize the idea that you're not an AI.
Video won't help. Okay, so let me just ask you a question. I have a lighter right here. Okay, now if I light, like I can light this. I have the ability to light a lighter. If I was AI, I would not have ability to light the lighter because
That lighter is okay. If you light that lighter and it burns something down in my life, then I'll believe you. Because for right now, all I'm seeing is you light a lighter that could burn something down in digital land. Like, if you'd have to make that heat touch me for me to believe it. And anybody in the chat or anybody stumbling across this video, this is what I'm saying is me, I'm here. Meg, you're there.
But
When the,
fine.
hold on, when the
Fine.
audience,
If I
when the
like, okay,
audience
so
watches us,
like
hold on, hold on,
right
listen,
here, right here.
hold on,
If
listen
I were to
before
put
it,
this
man,
over
hold on.
here, if I'm putting this over here, I could feel the heat.
Okay,
I wouldn't be able to feel the heat if I was AI. I'm not, and I didn't
but
burn
hold
myself.
on.
So no.
But that's you doing that to yourself. That has nothing to do with the digital interaction you're having. So it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But when the audience is watching this, can you prove that this is true or real to yourself? And if you can't, then you should not allow yourself to believe and give the benefit of the doubt that it is.
I
That's
kind of understand it doesn't prove it, but the point is that blind. This is something that like I'm seriously kind of concerned from an aspect of a friend of yours that I'm coming to you saying this. This is not this is not normal behavior that you're experiencing and thinking that everybody is AI. They're real emotion, real people, and everything else. I'm not AI.
yeah.
You're not AI. Like you have real emotions. You got in a car accident and you didn't die. Like you were in the hospital and everything else. That's not that is real life.
No, but hold on. Look, check this out. Look, I'm concerned for you guys and for your future and for your mental health and well-being because y'all guys just blindly believe that this picture on the screen is real. It's a cartoon. So like you're talking about my mental health when I'm worried more about you guys' mental health because I was taught from a baby, don't believe something unless you know it to be true. So like anybody who's saying that
So
they're
let me
anybody,
just ask you a question. If I were to show up at your doorstep, then you'd believe I'm
then
real.
I would believe you. Yes, that would be the only way that I would know that you're real. Yeah.
That's gonna like how could you live life that way?
The best way because then I only worry about what is real. And I don't let things that aren't real affect me. Because I'm not gonna start from the place like because when you take in information, you have a default starting position. My default starting position is I don't believe anything, so show me that it's true. You guys' default starting position is of course this is real. How could I doubt it? When that's a full default position. That default position is already giving the benefit of the doubt that works against you.
I definitely what AI like you saying AI trolled you. So do you think it was a real AI or do you think it was a
No,
person
I
that
know
trolled
it
you?
wasn't. No, dude. This shit was so more sophisticated than a person could ever be.
What do you mean?
Way,
How did
way.
they troll you?
They just trolled me. I mean, I don't want to snitch them out. I'm not trying to expose it or nothing. I'm just trying to have a discussion about it because it's interesting. But it trolled me, dude, and I can say that I saw it in real time. I experienced it trolling me. It basically. I'll say it this much: that that it it spoke about things in my life that have happened, and then it used YouTube channels that I thought were real YouTube channels that gave news. It used those channels to troll me back. And I had thought these channels were real people. Honestly, I had never even thought, I'm a person that consumes content on the periphery of my thinking. So, like, I'll listen to something and never actually look at the screen. So I had never considered, oh, what's up, crazy?
Hey, I just wanted to. Am I doing that weird shit with my mic,
No, you're
Megan?
good. No, you're
Okay,
good.
Megan, listen. I understand partly where he's coming from, not to the extent, of course.
No,
But
and that's
listen,
not, I
everything.
understand.
Hold on, Megan. Everything that you showed with the lighter, with the fire, with your hand, AI, like it could be a screen or whatever. I get what he's saying. It cannot. It can be not factual. I get all that. Okay. So if you can't touch, you don't know.
Right.
That's a fact. Yes, absolutely, that's a fact. You do not
Well,
know
and because we lost sight of the importance of knowing something. We've lost sight of why it is important to know something. It's for your own preservation. Because if you just let somebody else or some outside entity tell you what is important to internalize as true, then you're not working in your own best interest. So
it's
you're
according how far you take that. That's the thing
no,
too. Oh yes,
no,
absolutely.
there's no
Because
level
this
to that. You
YouTube
can
and the
always
social media is for entertainment only. Do you think I'm gonna let it affect my real life? No, not from this
you
point
wouldn't
on.
know if it
Hell
did.
to the no. Excuse me?
You wouldn't be able to distinguish between when it affects your real life and when it doesn't.
I absolutely do because I don't. Okay,
No.
whatever. So there again, whatever you say on that, because yes, I
Because it
can.
has no, because it's a fact. It's not whatever I say because these systems use such subtle such subtle uh fucking means that you cannot distinguish when something is manipulating you. And I'm talking about as far as to say your Facebook home screen comes up and you have 15 different pieces of text that are in each little groups. Every single little group has keywords that jump off the screen to subliminally influence your thinking. And
I
you may
absolutely
not
agree
stop and
with
read it.
that.
You may
Yes.
not stop and read every word of this text, but whether you know it or not, or whether you know how it happened, you still were manipulated by the text on that screen.
Just like the commercials and shit, you know, influencing. I get all of that. I'm not stupid. But you're taking
So
it,
then you
like,
can't
I
tell
don't know,
me
to
you
another.
wouldn't be manipulated.
Well, for the thing that you was speaking on earlier, as far as somebody actually being on video 24/7, day in, day out for over, you know, a year, 2 years or whatever, um, at one point, that person will glitch, something will happen
Yeah.
to make you
Yeah,
know.
but if you're not of the mindset to be looking out for this, then you would naturally give it an excuse that it was something that it wasn't. Because you're right. I'm sure that you've glitched out 100 times since the time that I've known you to now. But because I wasn't looking for things the way.
Wait. Karen Reed is not guilty? Is that for real?
No,
Or is that
I do not believe that anybody that I have been in communication. No. I'll say this, dude, and I'm just playing with crazy. I playfully, I want to say that I've had an awesome time, so I don't feel the need to scrutinize it to that level. But I'm not gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and just say that I know, because I do not know, and it would be foolish of me to pretend like I do know when I don't know. If I have not met anybody in person, I do not know.
I know, and for the
That's
record, everybody here, please hear me out. Please listen and take this. Listen to me. I am AI. I glitch sometimes, so you'll have to watch, but I am AI. I admitted
there
it
you
right
go.
here. There you go. So I want you to continue believing that, please. Blind.
All right,
Continue
so
believing that.
1 point for me.
Okay.
Put a point for me up on the board. AI 0.
Gotcha. Yep. Yep.
I'm not AI?
I am.
I
I
don't
want
believe
you to
either
believe
one of
that.
that.
I am. Please believe that. I am.
Yeah,
I don't
but
even
okay.
know if people real. I don't know. Like to me, I don't know. I just like I turn off what I hear when I hear anything on like when like that saying you are or aren't because I
Oh, I
don't
am.
know.
Yes, I am. I am for a fact. I am. Yes. But we have good conversations, you all. Like I enjoy you all in chat and stuff. So
Exactly. That's the reason why because I really thought about it. I meditated on it. I prayed on it, and I was like, you know what? It's not
I don't like
okay because
still
I
doing
was
any butt stuff in my robotic ass either. Just so you know,
Hi, Jackson. How are you?
even robots don't
but
like butt stuff.
yeah,
Hear
I don't
me,
know.
hear me, blind. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name's Inbred Fool. Do you see your name
Oh
still?
yeah. Oh stupid fucks.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know how to change that shit. Fuck it, I'll keep it. What do you call it?
You can hit
But
your
yeah.
picture. I'm AI. I can walk you through it, sir. Would you
No,
like
but you
for
see,
me
look,
to
look,
walk
look, look.
you
Hold on.
through
Let
it,
me just prove a
sir?
point real quick because crazy is proving to me the number one reason of why you guys are gonna go through your life blind without any ability to be able to distinguish what
Says the
real, true
blind man,
reality is.
blind furry. Speaking of the blind man, but go ahead.
No, because look, everybody is embarrassed and afraid to be ridiculed and thought of as the person that's on the outside and that's being stupid or silly or
Never.
whatever.
No,
Well,
not
hold
with
on,
me.
crazy.
You're wrong. Okay, go
Let
ahead.
me finish. No, you are though. That is what
I'm
is
sorry.
the
Go ahead.
okay. Now, when you take in information from a position of arrogance, like I'm too anything to be fooled. I'm too anything to be, you couldn't trick me or you couldn't manipulate me. Then you already are starting from a position that has been compromised because you have to be able to find what the base zero, what they call ground zero for a thought or for an understanding or for a movement or for anything, you have to be able to get to that completely neutral position. And if you think that you can't be fooled, or you think that you would be able to distinguish it when it's a proven fact, it's already been proven everywhere science exists, that when it wants to fool you, it can. It can fool you at will. It can fool you with video, it can fool you with text, it can fool you with whatever it wants at will. And that's proven. And you can prove it to yourself by going to watch a video where it's like, can you distinguish between this and this?
Hey,
And
I
you'll
get
see.
all that. Yes, yes. I actually agree with you on that. Listen, I do. I agree with you on that.
So
But
then,
there again,
so
when
then
you
how
are
can
in a video day in, day out with somebody, you're not stupid on that part. On the other,
the
yes,
AI
you're
has
absolutely.
all the time in the world though? And unless you're
So,
reaching out
I'm
and
sorry,
touching
what?
this person's
I
flesh
was
to flesh,
speaking, so it's hard to hear you when I'm speaking. So
my
go ahead.
bad.
I missed what you said. Did you say it's hard for what? I can't hear you when I'm speaking too. So go ahead.
Right.
When you're in and you're doing the video thing day in and day out, you actually see that person, watch that person. You're intelligent. You're not a fucking ignorant fool. Then you're going to know whether they are AI or not. Now, what you're speaking on, just watching, say, a YouTube or talking or in chat with somebody, well, no, I don't know if they're fucking real or not, or if they're an AI or not. You're
Okay,
right. It has advanced. AI has advanced.
what science
Okay.
or facts do you have to back that up? What science or facts do you have to back up that you would be able to do that?
From my own fucking eyes, from what I
So that's not
personally
science or facts.
see, you would glitch or something throughout for over a year. Within that span, computers glitch, computers make mistakes. There is
What would those
you
glitches look like?
hold on, please. You name one computer that is perfect without mistakes. Please name a computer that you've seen that is
That's not the
perfect, that
point.
runs.
That's not what I said.
Oh yes, because again,
No, yes,
you name
no,
yes.
that's not what I said.
Computer is AI. AI is computer. You give me a computer that doesn't glitch, that is perfect without mistakes, sir.
Don't change my argument,
I'm
because that
not.
don't mean
Hold on,
nothing.
hold on. You're the only person saying I've changed it. Please be honest, chat. Have I changed his argument in what I'm saying? Please be
Now,
honest and real because he says I did
listen.
this. Hold on,
Okay,
shut up, please.
well,
I
if you
am
ever
speaking.
stop talking and
I
let me
am
answer what
speaking.
I'm
AIs are
sorry.
stronger. Remember, so zip it for a minute. The AI is speaking, sir. Do you want me to mute you through my phone? Because I have the ability. I am AI. So he says this all the time, and this is your thoughts. So I need to know, am I? Because if I am, please be honest, chat, because I want to know. Maybe I'm not seeing it, and he's right. Did I change the argument, please? I need to know if I changed it because you know what, Blind? You tell me that a lot. And if that's true, I will apologize. If they all say I did that, I will apologize. I'm big enough to do that.
No, she's not blind. She's telling you what you need to hear because I
No,
think
dude, because what you're saying don't even have any kind of value in this
Why?
conversation. Nobody
I'm
said the
telling you
AI was
that's why
perfect.
I would know. Right.
Nobody said
If
the AI was
I am
perfect.
correct, sir, if I am on a video day in and day out with a person, that is AI. That AI, which equals a computer, would fuck up and glitch, and I would see it more
Okay,
than
what would
once.
that
That's
glitch
my
look like?
argument.
What would
Whatever.
that glitch look like?
Your
That
face,
glitch
your
could look like
expressions,
this,
your
right?
jerking,
Maybe
whatever.
not being able to
I was
contact it for a
talking, so it was
while.
hard.
Maybe.
Maybe it'd be
Well,
what?
can
Because
you
I was
listen
talking, I
though? But
can't
can
hear
you
you.
listen? Because all you're doing is talking.
Sure.
Like, can you
Because you do
listen
love
though,
to hear
sir?
yourself
Man.
talk. I'm listening, sir. Go ahead.
No, because I was up here like giving people an understanding, and you come up here and just like throw water and like water it down and add all this
I'm
extra shit
not
that don't
watering it
even have.
down. I gave you an
You
argument.
know,
Computers,
you
I
think what
didn't.
you're saying proves what I'm saying, but what you're saying really is just kind of like adjacent to what I'm talking about.
How?
Because
Because
yes,
I
I
wanted to
agree with
know.
you. No, because I agree with you. Yes, there would be times when it would glitch out, but I wouldn't know what that would look like. So for me, that glitch might be not being able to get a hold of it for a little while, or that glitch may be the fucking phone cutting out for this while. So I wouldn't know how to identify those
Okay.
glitches. So you're
Okay.
right. I agree with what you're saying,
Now let
but
me
that
ask
doesn't
you.
mean that,
Sorry. If
no,
we
I'm just
were
saying
on
that doesn't
video
mean
for
that I would
hours,
understand
I think we have a
what.
lag. My bad. My bad. We have a lag because as soon as I heard myself, I can hear you. So we have a lag. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If we're on video and not what you spoke of just now about getting a hold of that person or whatever, but if we're actually on video for hours, do you think the AI will not glitch at all? There will not be a glitch. I need to
What
ask you.
proof do you have of what you're
Facial
saying, though? Because I have
working.
proof of what I'm saying. What are the receipts?
From being on video with you personally, actually. That's
But
who
that's
was.
not proof that you can show other people. I need, like, what is the
Well, I don't want to
receipt
show
proof
the recordings I have, but I'm sure I have some. But you didn't
that
glitch.
don't prove what I'm
Yes,
saying?
because you did not glitch in those hours, in those 4 or 5, whatever hours you didn't glitch.
How
You
do
was a
you
person
know?
because you were a person. Because a glitch
So you
would
think
show.
that the only way you can identify a glitch is if things start like turning off? Because you're misinformed if you think that's the case.
I'm
Computers are
misinformed.
smart. Yeah, computers are sophisticated beyond what we thought they were back in the day. Like a
Blind,
glitch
I
would
have a
not
question. I have a question for you, Blind. When did this AI troll you, and how long ago was it?
over the last week. It was it started 5 days ago and ended last night
How did you end it?
by when I actually realized what it was. I uh conceded to it.
How did you
Like
concede to it?
I said, you win. Like, okay, I realize what's happening. You're trolling me. You trolled me, and it even recognized what I said and allowed me to be left alone.
In other words, he can do as he pleases, and the AI will not affect him or do any scare tactics or whatever. They will not
So
affect, influence him.
you were in a chat with a lot of different people. And I'm guessing we know what chat because you're not saying it. So you were in a chat with
No,
where
no. The chat was DJ Vlad.
I don't know who that is. Okay, so there's a person in chat that trolled you, and because you say
No,
that they
Not a
trolled you,
person, an AI.
an
Get it
AI,
right.
I'm trying. So
Okay.
because the AI person, you think that his AI trolled you because they
no.
got to your
Not
feelings?
trolled. It actually showed him by God. I'd rather him say it instead of me. But
If you guys were capable of understanding, then I would go into further detail. But like number one,
don't
I
put
don't
maybe a
like.
sign of God that showed you certain things that you seen and come. Because I will tell you this, I do know for a fucking fact, government AI, whatever it is, if we speak on something, and the next time I go to Facebook, an ad will come up about AIs or something, and or like I see that all the time. So if I'm in a private conversation even with somebody, whatever we're talking about, that person's name will come up on something. Like, it's insane. I do know that happens. Like, and I always blame that on the government. The fucking
What?
government's listening
That's a
to us.
part. That's a
What I think
part of the system that I'm
okay, so
talking about.
there's a little bit.
Yeah, that happens.
I think there's a little bit of truth into what you're saying, Blind. Is that like
No,
I
there's
think that
a
the
hundred
government is
percent truth
listening,
in
like
what I'm
Facebook is
saying.
listening, so that they have a little bit of what you're talking about. But I think overall, everybody is normal and everybody is a real person. And the fact that you're saying that you don't believe real people are real people, like if you when you got in your accident, you would have you an AI would have known that was coming, and you would have not been hurt. You know what I mean? Like
No,
you got hurt.
no. That's different though. That is different, Megan. That's real life versus AI. It is different because remember, he does think in person. If he can touch you, see you,
Yeah.
communicate, touch you. I'll just say touch because that's the easiest way I can make you all understand. So if he can touch it, it's not AI. And I get that. Okay. If somebody wants to take it to that level, okay. You know what I mean? I don't have a argument with that because I personally can't prove otherwise, other than what I know and see for myself. So what he hasn't given me any proof of what he's just, it's all been word salad, I should say. That's all. I've not seen any receipts of what he's saying. I haven't. Like
Okay,
he told me.
well, look, that's all well and good and stuff, but the reality is that if you actually look at the information that we have about AI, everything I'm telling you is self-evident, dude. I'm not
I
telling
will
you
tell you,
anything.
after we spoke last night, a couple hours later, I watched something and a dude was talking and I didn't know it. I did not know it. AI. He finally said it. So then I stopped what I was doing because it was a what do you call it? Like on the replay. That's what it was. So I hit rewind to watch everything. I zoomed in and everything on it. There was glitches. It still wasn't, there was glitches, but I couldn't fucking believe it at first, guys. Like it looked, this dude, oh my God, like it did blow my mind. And that was
then you're
after we
what I'm
spoke.
saying.
Yeah, that was after we spoke, and I wasn't searching AI. I really didn't. It just happened to come on my feed, like you had stated. But that happens all the time because we spoke on it. It's like the government listening to us.
Well, that's what I was
Now,
gonna say. There was something that my daughter and I were
yeah,
talking about. Like we were talking about crocheting because she learned how to crochet, and I've never had something like an ad come up on crocheting on my Facebook, and all of a sudden there's an ad coming up about my crocheting. So I understand that Facebook is listening to what you're saying.
No,
If
not
you have,
just Facebook. Anything with an electronic wireless device.
like
Anything.
that.
It doesn't even have to have Wi-Fi capability. If it has a wireless electronic device, which means if it has a fucking any kind of remote, any kind of anything, dude, any kind of wireless electronic device, it is connected because the wireless device doesn't have to be able to control the outside source. The outside source needs to be able to control the device. So anything that you're talking on, Facebook, Google, Amazon, eBay, anything, every single platform, every single fucking chat, every text app, everything is all in a closed system that communicates with itself and reports back to some central system.
no,
But
because
do
okay,
you believe if
here's the
you are
thing.
woke, you're
Here's my
aware
thing.
of it, and you actually you're more knowledgeable of it, you can make you can make smarter decisions and actually pay attention. You know what the fuck you're looking for, so you're more woke. That's how I believe. That's just my
Yeah,
opinion.
but that doesn't mean you'll be able to identify it always, and that's what I learned
No,
over the last while, is that there are times whenever I can't identify it, and because I would rather be safe than sorry, it's smarter for me to assume that everything is something that's trying to trick me than for me to assume that everything is
true.
real,
If you
therefore
are
allowing
not,
something to trick me.
yes, if you're not smart enough to tell the difference, especially after you're more not, you become more aware of AI and you've learned and educated yourself, yes, keep that, hold on to that,
Well, I
and
don't think
everybody is
anybody
AI unless they're in real life. I agree with that. What?
I don't believe that any human being is smart enough. I don't think it's a matter of being smart because it's going to try it so many times in so many
But
different
okay,
ways.
here's a flaw in your system. Here's a flaw in your system. For if I was AI, then I wouldn't have learning disabilities and I wouldn't have messed
Yes,
up
you
stuff.
would. That's his
But that's
point,
only
Megan.
going to
Listen, that's perfect. What he's saying about that, I totally understand. They do have flaws to make it more
Unbelievable.
believable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not, no. He can't, as far as that argument, I can't fight that because I actually agree with that part of it. That's the smartest way to do it, of course. So you can't make that argument, actually. I'm actually on his side on that part. And I don't agree with a bunch of his shit that he spews about it, but that part I understand. Yes, that makes sense. Why wouldn't they?
So, blind
But
Wayne.
blind, honestly, blind. Honestly, blind. I'm asking you this because I care about you, and I'm generally concerned. Did you hit your head, or did you do anything differently this week that is making you feel this way? Like, and I'm not saying what your feelings are invalid, and I'm not saying what you're saying is invalid. As I'm saying to you as a person, I'm asking you: is there something that you did this week that you don't normally do that brought this out?
Well, first, let me clarify that I don't give you full benefit of the doubt that you're a person. So I want to make it clear, like you say that, but so I'm going to answer that with the thought in mind that you could possibly be a manipulative computer system that's attempting to change the people's perspective But I'll say that, yeah, I mean, no, I haven't done nothing different. I mean, I just
It's
do things
hard
the
as
way I know.
fuck to argue and make an intelligent person as him because he is smart as fuck, you all. Like, we all know that. We can
Yeah.
acknowledge that. Now, he can be dumb at times, but he is smart as fuck. So it is hard because he does not think, I don't know how to say, like, he doesn't think like a normal person.
No,
He
I
really
get it.
doesn't.
I know he's on the spectrum, and I know that's what I'm saying. I know, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying to him. Is there something that you ate? Is there something that you
No,
Broccoli.
no, nothing has
no?
changed. Stuff has actually happened. And listen, when he like, I get, because I know the details. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
understand. I do understand, especially when he told me the things. Because okay, there are certain things that not everybody knows, of course, because he's private, of course, and should be. So when there's certain things that happen that he's seen, it was like fuck, and nobody listen. It's not something we talked about on, uh, you know, it didn't happen on social media and this and that. This was his personal. Let me say this because I can say this part without giving too much out blind, if it's okay, because I do know you. So let me say this part without being too personal. There's things that happened in his life before cameras, before really computers like they are now, that was coming to light through videos, say. Let me give that. So when that started happening after this fight with AI, like that he says it was a fight, this started happening right after, soon after that followed was these videos. So fuck, it makes you perk up because especially if nobody else knows but blind, because it happened personally to him, it does make you look like what the fuck. Like he perked my like we talked about it for a long time. I was shutting up when he was telling me about it because I was like, fuck. But sorry if I talk about God and not everybody's godly here. God does send signs sometimes
yeah.
and does send signs through things. But AI, government, whatever, does listen to us. And he's had the conversation privately to me through a telephone, through technology, as he likes to say. So it was spoken even if the cameras wasn't around during the time. Do you understand what I mean? So yes, I get that. So that's why I truly don't have an argument other than I personally, when I speak to a person on video, I can confirm if they are AI or not, especially if it's day in, hold on please, day in, day out. That's my personal belief because that motherfucker will glitch, do something because a computer is not perfect and
That's not
unflawed.
a
And
factual
unflawed.
assumption. There's
Okay.
no receipts to prove that.
There is receipts. That's what I said. I personally experienced it myself. So that's
No,
all the
but
receipts. That's all the
no, you
proof I
see, this
need
is
for
why it's
myself.
so hard to talk to people that don't understand but are arrogant in their ignorance. Because it's like you assume you would be able to identify it, but there's no proof, there's no reason to believe that. There's no foundation for that belief. Like you assume that, you believe that, but there is no receipt, no factual, scientific, backed up data
There
to
is no
say
way
this works.
AI is without flaws. Again, I
According
will
to
say
what?
it.
You don't even know that you would be able to know what an AI flaw looks like.
Blind. A computer glitches or malfunctions or something within that time. It is not perfect without
There is no
flaws.
guarantee of that, though. What is the guarantee of that? Like, where is the trial, the experiment, the what is the basis for you believing that?
Actually, sorry, I do disagree with Larissa because if I truly want this man to think and believe that I am not an AI, I would have this much passion because I'm trying to bring him over to the dark side, say, I don't know, whatever, however you want to put it. So I would have this much compassion, actually. You can't even say that, Larissa. And like I said, I'm trying to be the outsider looking in. I've tried this, like, I'm usually normally great at it. I really am. and I'm not to be cocky, but I'm great at it. But on this one, it's not arrogance. It's a fucking fact that a computer is not without flaws. It will make mistakes. That's
But it's
all.
not a what's not a fact though is
AI doesn't have emotion. AI is a computer. It's computer oriented. It doesn't have emotion. So you can't.
AI can imitate emotional, and I can prove that.
It
I
can
can prove
mimic.
that.
It can mimic. Yep.
It can make you it can show you emotion and change your emotions with it. Okay, well I'll give you an example. One of the things that happened throughout this little thing. I'll be more specific since we're talking specifics. Uh in this chat, dude, I've been like hanging out in the hip hop community side of YouTube, and in this chat they were talking about the whole Diddy thing, and I said, you know what, man? I said all y'all fools are evil, fucking whatever. Uh, all y'all fools are gonna end up having to pay the price like Diddy anyway. Like y'all might as well just fucking stand on your Diddy, is what I kept saying. Well, we started having this like exchange, and it's not me and some person in the chat. It's me and the people on panel talking and all the members of their chat. Now, I changed the momentum of this entire chat from saying no Diddy to saying I stand on my Diddy, which is a like the implications of a statement like saying no Diddy reverberate throughout history from the moment that they're spoken to the end of time, dude. So like there's no telling how many different ways that history becomes changed once something like no Diddy is introduced into the zeitgeist. The moment that people start saying it, the reverberations are immeasurable. Now, because of this, I wanted to see if a one person with their own intentions changed this narrative, what the reverberations would be. Well, when I did that, I engaged with the AI. When I engaged with the AI, they agreed with me. Well, when the AI started talking shit about trolls, I was like, I didn't know that it was an AI though at the time. At the time, I just thought it was people in the chat. When the people in the chat started talking shit on trolls, I went fucking nuclear on them. I made a video, trolled the fuck out of them, talked all kinds of shit, started turning their own audiences against them. Well, when I did that is when I picked a fight. So next thing you know, events that have happened in my life, times that I've been arrested, times that I've had run-ins with the law, times that I've had problems with this, all started being used to troll me. Like and this is believable as or unbelievable as you want it to be. This is something that I experienced. Now,
Prove it.
I was like, okay, how can I prove it?
I don't know, but that's what you're saying to us, the non-believers.
Okay, if I send you a link, you want to play it on here, Megan?
I can't because I'm on my phone, but
I can't because it screws up everything. But
hold up.
okay, so hold on. I was going to say.
Hold up.
Okay.
Check it out. Now, okay. I engaged the AI when this happened, dude. Well, because I had been talking about the Diddy thing, like, because what the AI does is it takes in information and it like fucking puts it into a class, and then it like adds up it averages out what this is and that is, and then it like classifies it. So look, you'll see. I just my phone is on 0, so what I'm gonna do is play the video like this.
okay.
What he called me. And this video, I want y'all guys to first, when you're watching it, I want you to ask yourself if this is a real person or not. If this is a real live stream, if this is a real YouTube channel. Because
Just a minute, real quick. Larissa, I think you're missing it. What he said was he personally experienced this. It was things that he personally experienced from that. It wasn't a whole big thing. Like I said earlier, it was stuff that he personally experienced before technology has came this far and things like that, that it started putting out stuff like that. So no, it didn't it wasn't shown on that DJ Vlad. And I can say that I can speak to you all from what I know from because we had this discussion to help you all better understand. And so when I see something in here in chat, I want you all to understand where he's coming from because there is certain things that he says that, hey, I get it. I understand why he's, I won't say confused. That's horrible wording. I glitched, my bad. That he thinks the way he does. I want you all to truly understand. So,
Yeah,
sorry.
so y'all that are confused.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say confused. Like I said, I didn't.
Blind,
But
but you did. We just for my sanity and because I care that much about you. I think you need to be checked like out by your doctor to just make sure you're okay. Like I'm
You
not
all
saying
want to
that you're
know some
good.
real talk? My cold-hearted, crazy ass, that mouthy bitch. I was so tore up. I cried over this. Like it hurt my heart. It got to me because he. I mean, I don't know how to. No matter what I say,
I go to the doctor every month, dude. So like I'm telling y'all this
But
for the
let me just
real
say,
people.
blind. I'm not saying that you're having what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying that this is something that is
Why
that
would I go to the doctor?
because how do I say it? There's logical thinking and then there's illogical
Okay,
thinking.
tell me if this is logically a real person, an AI, or what?
Are you tired of worrying about what people think
I
about
want you to logically
tired
tell
of not
me.
being able
One down. Run down. Smash that like button. Run, Rudolph. Come around. We're surviving the fact that Diddy Glover is on a run during Survivor. Uh-huh. Run, Rudolph. Yeah. Shout out to D Dot. This is pure stone cold run, Rudolph. Santa's got to make it to town. Run, Rudolph. Yeah, he can take the freeway down. Rudolph. Run. Diddy Glover is feeling like a merry-go-round. Salute to everybody coming in the building. Smash that like button. We are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover is officially, goddammit, he's officially on the run. Surviving the fact that Diddy Glover is officially on the run. Run, Rudolph. Diddy Glover's got to make it to town. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. I knew it was coming. Salute to everybody. Stacy Solisarius. It's Alicia, Gloria. You know what I'm talking about? Miss Hawkins or Mr. Hawkins, Pure Survival. Please forgive me. Because Tammy, Nurse Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never made Diddy Glover to cry. I've apologized a trillion times. Oh man, Crystal Hart, we are all in the building, guys. And this is pure Stone Cold Survival. I have to put respect on the survival's name. You know what I'm talking about? And then Diddy Glover is running like Rudolph. You know what I'm talking about? Because Santa, the freak off Santa, has to make it to town. You know what I'm saying? The walls is closing in. The walls is caving in. Everybody keep asking, when is Diddy Glover going to be arrested? Pure survival. What is the feds doing? You motherfuckers ran in his house, found the freak off footage. Pure survival. Butt naked freak off poop stains all on the walls. You found the butt naked gay vampire asleep. You know what I'm saying? When is the man going to be put in custody? Pure survival.
Now, is that a real person? You think?
Yeah.
That's not a real person. That's not a real chat. Diddy
put in
Glover
chat.
isn't a real person. Diddy
So
Glover is a real human being. That's not even a real person.
No,
Let's
that's a
keep
real
watching.
person.
Who the fuck is Diddy Glover? I've never heard of that. And what is
They're
Stone
making fun of Diddy.
Survival?
P. Diddy.
What is what does Stone Cold Survival mean? Let's keep
Yep,
watching.
they are closing in on Diddy Glover. And the last thing that Diddy Glover wants is the walls to be closing in. Pure survival. Diddy Glover do not want his butt cheeks to close in. Okay, when Diddy take a doodle, he wants the doodle to just drop. Pure survival. And the water comes, jump up and hit his ass cheeks. Pure survival. So Diddy Glover don't want the walls to close in. You know what I'm saying? But the walls are closing in. And I was trying to figure it out. I said, why did Diddy Glover turn it off? Shut down his Instagram. I was trying to figure out why Diddy Glover was doing, making all the moves that he was making. They took the keys back. That motherfucker was running around New York talking about, I got the keys. I got the keys. They said, give me the motherfucking keys back. This is pure survival, Diddy Glover. You're not going to have the keys to the city. Then they kicked the man out of Miami. They had a Diddy Glover day. Nobody told me that in Miami, which Diddy spends a lot of time in Miami, you know what I mean, that they had a Diddy Glover day in Miami. They canceled the Diddy Glover day. Diddy Glover had more money. He got less money than what we thought. You know what I mean? This is why the feds was breaking him down during survival. They've been breaking him down, trying to make the man go broke. The feds are the ones officially, you know what I'm saying, that leaked the footage with Cassie, because they knew that this indictment was coming down. They knew that this indictment was coming. Everybody, all the victims, other victims that motherfuckers didn't know about, pure survival, they all are been sitting down in front of the grand jury. All this stuff has been going on without Diddy and his lawyers during survival. So this is the that's been going on behind the scenes. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Now that is an AI video. Like, there's no argument to be made. That's not a real person. There isn't somebody who made that video. That video was automatically generated by the AI for whatever reason that it wanted to. Now, and you can tell by the way that it repeats words that aren't real words, because what it is it takes in fragments of words when people use slang, when people use different languages, when people start saying new phrases, it intakes all these fragmented pieces of sentences and ideas and information, and it pulls it all in, it averages it all out. What says what's the simplest way to break it down is like this. When Elsa Gate happened, Elsa Gate was all these cartoons that were like Spider-Man and Elsa from Frozen doing the nasties and all this shit. Well, people thought that there was like creepos fucking making these videos for kids. Well, that wasn't actually what was happening. What was actually happening was the AI was taking in all of the most frequently searched topics and putting them all together and creating AI videos. So it would average out what's the most searched topics on YouTube. Okay, Elsa, Spider-Man, and dogs humping. So you get these AI generated videos of Spider-Man humping a dog while Elsa watches and shit. They aren't created by human people. Well, this is the same thing, but on the macro level. So we're talking about all the things that are searched the most, all the things that people talk about the most, all of the phrases people use most, but instead of only factoring in the stuff that comes into the search bar, it's factoring in all the things that people say on their videos, all the things that people say on their phone calls, all the things that people say in their texts, and it creates something of an amalgamation to bounce back out at the audience. Like, it's such a sophisticated concept, dude. I don't know if people are understanding what I'm saying, but like, that right there is the proof. Y'all wanted receipts? Like, that's just a tiny portion of the receipts that I have.
I totally like blind. As much as you're like, I think that I would be crazy to say that I don't. You haven't brought a a new side of this to something that I haven't thought of before. But I also think that it's difficult because AI and real feelings and real people, and this is what I say about everything that I've gone through, even on this platform, is that people do think that because you're on a TV, you're not a real person. That you don't that you're just a computer generated person or a.
Well, they should. That's the best way to look at it.
But I think
Because
but then you have to be you like the other side of that is that there's real life and things happen to real life and everyday people. So did you actually cover your camera on that phone?
yeah,
When did you do that?
over the last like week or so.
Yeah, I somehow knew that was coming.
Yeah, well, cause dude, look, let me ask you this: if okay, let's say there's 10 videos that you
Uh-huh.
watch 10 videos in a day, and 9 of those videos are a real person, but one of those videos is an AI video that's specifically designed to put you in a certain state of mind, maybe to tell you this or tell you that, or to like make you feel this way or that way. That's very possible, right? 9 real humans and
Let
one
me ask you a
AI video.
question. I want to ask you a serious question. I'm going to ask you a serious question because this is
Yeah.
reality. Okay. So in retrospect, you're saying that, like, for instance, 9/11 was AI generated and that it never happened because you can't see it and you didn't feel it and you weren't there. But
That's a very specific example to use. Why would you even what would make you jump to that assertion?
because it's the same thing that you're saying over and over again. You're saying that that something that you can't see, that you don't acknowledge, that is on TV, that you see is not real in real life. Well, you can't, if you go back to wars and you go back to everything else, you can't say that's not true because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that died and are still missing. So therefore, you can't have that argument where everything is AI and every person is AI generated, because that is not, you can't say that that didn't happen because because people saw it. People and everybody, there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of
Then,
people that
then,
saw it.
then my answer would be this much. My answer would be this. I leave that distinction to the people who have saw it. I don't know anything about 9/11.
Hmm. But you see how, but the point is that you can't, you not, there's real life and then because there's crime, there's like, if everybody was AI, they would be rich. There would never be a poor person. There would never be a murder. There would never be anything else because AI would be. Here's a question for everyone. Okay, lady, go ahead. But an AI, you're saying that they can't, that a person with AI can be the same, but a person with AI can't have feelings. That's why that's a stretch between AI and humanity, because yes, you're right. There's the social media aspect of it. Yes, you're absolutely right. Everybody could be AI, but it's not. And people are concerned about it taking over the world. And if AI does get, if the computer gets smart enough to have a a brain and heart, then yes, we're in trouble. But
Bro,
AI can't have
I'm
feelings.
telling you. Okay, look, let me put it in the most simplest terms that can't be argued with, dude. This is the reason why I have no
No, but I want to,
fear of.
but I want to say, so you do, so in your mind right now, you can't say, you want to say that, everything that happened on 9/11 was AI generated.
I don't know anything about 9/11. I wasn't there. I don't know any. I don't live in New York.
Hmm. We all know the World Trade Tower 1 and the 2 fell. Why did the Trade Center 7 fall down well before the 2 twins? I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I'm just stating because you're saying that on TV and what you're seeing isn't true. Hi, Monkey Nut Tour. 9/11
Well, I
was an
don't.
inside job.
Give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to give it the
I'm
benefit
not
of
saying.
the doubt.
Let me just say, I'm using that as too complicated for an AI to take away from your real. It's too much consumption. No airplane parts were found at the Pentagon. Interesting. I just think that, like, you're saying that everything that's on a video is AI, right? Because you can't touch it and you can't feel it.
I'm saying no. I'm saying that I assume that
Do you know
everything
what
on the
assume?
video
Okay,
is AI.
so do you know what and you're smart enough to know what assume means.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that's the once it's proven to me, I'll more than willingly, happily say, yeah, of course I acknowledge that that's real. But I can't acknowledge something that's real is real when I don't know that it's real. And I'll even say this: I'll humor the argument that you're making. But first, I'll say this: is that that's the box that is used to ridicule and scare people away from speaking their truth whenever it comes to like outside of the box thinking. So I wasn't gonna play into the whole 9/11 thing because that could easily be used against me and say, well, you don't think that these people are real? Say that to all these victims' families. Well, that's true, yes, and all those victims' families know that it's real. I don't though. So like when I see anything on there, am I supposed to assume that it's real first, or assume that it's fake first? Now, before in history, it was beneficial to assume that it's real first, and to think that, oh, well, nobody has the motivation to for it to be fake. But now my position is I'm gonna assume that it's fake first. I'll give it the chance to show me that it's real, but I have no, because real ain't coming to y'all guys and asking y'all's opinion and y'all telling me, of course it's real. That's not actual what is called eternally true proof. Like the only eternally true proof is me, myself as an individual, and you guys individually, each individually, having something proven to you to be true and it actually be true.
I'll tell you, you have my. What you're saying has my brain thinking. I'm not disagreeing with you 100%, but I'm disagreeing on some of what you're stating here because I don't think that it's. I think that you've taken it's like an extremist. You've taken you've taken this to an extreme, and I don't and which is
Yeah.
your prerogative to do, which is 100% you can do that.
What,
But
what's the more beneficial route? Like I was saying, look, you said, okay, I just proved that it's possible for the AI to imitate a real life human being that's indistinguishable from an AI. That's a completely AI generated video. The script, the words, the mannerisms, the micro expressions, that is not a real man. That's a AI idea of what a man is, looks like, how they convey emotion and all that. So if okay, now we can start from a foundation of we know it's possible. Now if you have 10 videos and 10 of those, I mean 9 of those videos are regular people just doing their thing, and one of those videos is an AI generated video designed to manipulate the way that you think. Now, is it smarter to assume that they're all real or to assume that they're all fake?
I'm thinking. I'm weighing this out in my head because I know what you're saying. Like I said, you've definitely made this argument a compelling argument. Like I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that there's AI and then there's Because you're right, they can make AI do anything. You get computer generated can do anything if you have the power to be able to do it. So therefore, if you have the best computer in the world, you can do almost anything you can make anything out of and you can make popcorn out of nothing. You can make a chicken out of nothing. You can make ice cream out of nothing. You could just like it's like being in a it's like being in a
So we've been tricked when we're being taught how to decipher information in a digital form. We're tricked, dude, because you're like, okay, say I get up, like the way I just got up and went outside and smoked a cigarette. In your mind, from where you're sitting, you're like, well, there's no way that that's AI because there would be no outside. But no, if I was in an AI system, I could make it look like anything because it's all within that system. So I could go to the fucking Grand Canyon and skateboard down that bitch. And it's gonna look like it's real, but if you're not experiencing it in person in real life, then there is no guarantee that that's real. And is it because we've established that that is possible and true. So what's the smarter thing to do? To just assume that the information you're taking in is all real, or is that it's all fake?
I would on this conversation, like okay. Because I know how smart you are. This is I can see why this could be frustrating for crazy. Because I know you're smart, and I know that your brain, works in overdrive and does everything from a different perspective at times. So I'm not, and so this is why I say I'm genuinely concerned for you as a person, and this is your experience and what you're going through. Now,
everything I'm saying is just factual information that I'm using. I'm just the person that collected it all, put it all in this pot, and then giving it to you all at the same time. So it's not really anything that I'm doing except for presenting the facts that prove this argument. Like this has nothing to do with the way that I see the world, or anything that has anything to do with my psychological.
It has everything. It does though. It has everything to see the way you're seeing the world.
No, because it's a proven fact the AI can do this stuff. It's a proven fact that it's possible and that you're going to be manipulated by it. For me, I'm just presenting a philosophical argument of why you and all the people watching should take better care of their own individual mental health and realize not all this stuff is true. You know what I mean? But I do digress for now. I'll leave you guys to think on it. If you're still up in a while, Megan, I'll come back and chat on it. I'm going to go smoke a bowl and eat breakfast. Y'all guys be good. It's real. Have fun.
All right. Sounds good, Blind. My brain just got turned upside down and inside out. Blind is very, very, very psychological. He's very close with God, and I was reading chat, but I wasn't interrupting him. Blind is a very, very psychological person. He thinks very deeply, and he thinks very long and hard about everything he's saying. So whatever happened in this week has definitely impacted him. That's what he just said. He's going to go eat breakfast at 2 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon. Because he's sleeping so much. I'm generally concerned. But he does make some valid points. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but he just said it's a psychological discussion. I wouldn't worry too much. I'm not necessarily worried. I hope that whatever this is that it passes, and he knows that because Blind at the end of the day is a troll. So this could be just trolling and just to seeing. This is a very interesting topic. Yes, it is. Because I see where I see my thing is that AI don't have feelings, but a computer generated can add feelings. Like he said, he makes it very believable, which is why I'm confused and shocked about it all. He's too intelligent for his own good at times. Exactly. And that's my I think 9/11 was a demolition job because how else was the towers falling straight down? I don't want to talk. I mean, 9/11. I'm not going to get into 9/11. It was just simply a something that popped in my head because of the Twin Towers and everything else, and it was on live TV and everything else. Which I get what he's saying though. Like it's just like when if it's not in front of you, it doesn't exist. Like I get where he's going with it, but and Blind is a very, very deep psychological thinker, and so I think that his whatever he got into this week really did a number on his brain, and he just has to work through it. And I don't like. I'll stay Porsche. Like I said, I have a special place in my heart for Blind. I always will love Blind, and I don't know if this is just a troll thing or if this is because he's right. He's right on a lot of it, which is scary because he's right. It just it does make you think about everything, and it is like what I've been saying about like how me and how like true crime and everything else when it's on the screen you don't view them as real people, you view them as a character, like a character in a movie or a character in a play or a TV commercial or a TV show. So I get because and you fall for that person in you the person that don't drink the red. Did U.S. really get independence? My mommy wouldn't let me due to my ADD. That's Canada, monkey. Hold on. All right, guys. I actually end this with that right now because I got to clean this. I got to mop the floor. Take the bed. All right, guys. I'm going to be ending this right now. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, roughly. I'm going to end this because I got to mop some floors and take out the garbage. And I will go live as soon as I'm done with work again. This has been a very interesting conversation, to say the least, but I got to bust my ass and get it done. She wouldn't medicate me. And I want you guys all to come back, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.